you know. You're shuffling what? Shuffling 26 cards in halves with a standard deck of cards. So it's not that it's not as easy with the two halves of the mind. But someone's gotta shuffle the mind cards pretty well. If you don't, it's not gonna be a fun game, you know? But I've never played the mind. It's won a Spill the Showers award. Pretty sure. Pretty sure one. If not, it was pretty close. It was definitely a nominated one. And it's a very fun game. Like, you basically have numbers of cards, like, 1 to 100, and then everyone has a number, and then you have to put your cards in order from 1 to 100, so ascending order without communication, Some people play without body language signs, like, hand gestures. Some play with that. I play with a little bit of hand gestures because I feel like it's pretty human to do, and we're not talking anyways, so it's pretty hard. So, yeah. Amazing game to play. I recommend it a lot for a team game, right? Really builds up teamwork, cooperation. And it's one of those games you can play several times, and you have to play several times to get the most out of it. Okay, so we got about 100 times now. This is 100 times at least. We've shuffled this one deck of cards for 40 minutes. So I'm questioning what I'm doing with my life at this point. But this is about 100 times. And as you can see, wow, how surprising it is. Some pretty dang good condition so far, even after 100 shuffles. I mean, look at that. Like, you don't see any marks, really. I don't know why we saw marks before, why they're gone. It's not like this is a self-healing shuffle, all right? But, yeah, it's looking really good. Got one mark right there, Got one mark on the card after 100 shuffles. So, well, 2 marks. So I guess when I fan it out, keep like this, it may hide the marks here and there, depending on how it's shuffled, how it looks. Definitely if I straighten these cards out, like so. Super straight. See a mark there. You can see a mark right there. But besides that, I mean, dude, this card's looking super good condition. Either way. Bending, very minimal. I mean, like, I would sell this for the same price, $10 either way, more or less. Higher if it was a good deck, But secondhand markets, that's another discussion, right? But just for the hell of it, we're gonna shuffle it 110 more times, and that's the end of the video basically for me. I'm gonna be linking the video at the very end because I don't think many people want to watch me, if any at all, ramble for 42 minutes straight on Keyforge stuff, game stuff, and discards. And also have that 5-minute interval just waiting for me to come back by checking on if we have milk at home. So I have a cat right there. I'll end the video on my cat. My cat's really nice. We've had him for like 10 years, 9 years. He might die pretty soon. That would be pretty sad, honestly. I don't want my cat to die soon. I'm not a mean person. I'm just being real right now, But I love my cat. He's amazing. Amazing cat. So, yeah, I have a great cat. His name's Babul. Babul is like a French name. I think it means ball. Named him that because my dad named it that. My dad's French Canadian, so I am half French. Other half would be Filipino, so I'm a mixed person. That's kind of cool. But I honestly look pretty Hispanic, if you ask me, to some degree. I've gotten like, look Hispanic, or do you look, Asian? Are you white? Like, I don't know. Like, I look pretty funky, in terms of like ethnicity wise. But it works somehow, Apparently my dad's part Irish, so I'm also part Irish as well. Very little bit. I'm just a mixture. I'm just a cocktail experience, I'm just like wow, I'm definitely a mixture of everything, right? That's kind of cool, at least, right? But, you know, yeah, the cat's cool. Just kind of sits there all day, doesn't do much, but that's why it's cool, you know. Sometimes you gotta sit there, do nothing, and you have a good life, you know. And yeah, that's pretty fortunate. Sometimes you need those days where you just sit there, do nothing, you know. Needed to recuperate, think about life, maybe a heartbreak you had here and there. If work's going alright, if getting work's going alright, you know. But you gotta take the rest if you need it, you know. Take some time off, you know. Don't work yourself too much, right? Wow, this became a little bit of a life advice video. Okay. The things you do shuffling cards. Okay. So I'm gonna pause right here. So now we can go my interlude right here. Hey guys, welcome in. So at this point in the video, I've been shuffling for about 40 minutes now. 45 minutes on my video timer right now. And this is at least 110 shuffles of an unsleeved deck. If you want to watch the video, the entire thing, you can do it. I've shuffled 45 minutes straight, with a small pause in between, but I've shuffled for about 45 minutes straight and over 110 times. So this is the result. If you vertical shuffle your cards, they will look in pretty good condition either way, as long as you're careful with them, with very minimal bending, right? Pretty good? Yeah. And just to show you what a vertical shuffle is, it would be doing this. One more for the camera, but for farther away, cutting in half. Look at that. So if you do that 100 times, and you do it well, you will get very minimal wear and tear on your cards, very minimal bending, as long as you get it down, you master it. On unsleeved cards. And on sleeved cards, it works exactly the same way. I can just take my sleeve card right here, and then shuffle it, like so. Now it's going to be a bit harder to come in, but you can still do it. There we go. Alright. So there we go. That's how you shuffle your cards vertically. And, yeah. There's evidence right there. Evidence that shuffling unsleeved cards does not have to mean bending. Does not have to mean wear and tear if you treat your cards properly and if you have good technique, right? So, yeah, that's the video. And as I promised the rest of the video, here's my cat. I have a nice cat right here. We'll end off the video with my cat.